Testing 1, 2, 3. Hey, what's up, everybody? Today is a fake merchant Joseph L. McPeak Daily Buffoonery Show, hosted by me, One Gun Shun. What's up, everybody? What's up? Hey, I know it's been a while since I did one of these, and you know what? I think it was time for me to do one of these. I think it was really time for me to do one of these, folks, because it's funny, folks. It's just funny. Now, before everybody's like, yeah, I thought you're gonna do this. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm still gonna do that stuff, folks. But I'm also going to actually cash in some receipts from this troll he's been giving out for like the last couple of weeks. You know, he's been going rampant, folks. I mean, he's been pretty much trying to get me off game and off kilter these past 4 weeks. But he comes out here every day and attacks me, folks. I mean, he does it. If he's not attacking me, he's doing it under the bridge by running over to my channel and demonetize the video or two, and try to make videos and do those gay videos again. Like, I mean, that's all he does. I mean, that's all he can do. He can't do nothing else. But I want to show you guys something. Oh yeah, he's gonna send me another email about me. This is funny, folks. Before I take the True Bone Show opener down, he came after. He always sends me a letter. He always sends me a letter, folks. He always sends me a letter saying that he's gonna come after me of how I stole his performance art. Now he calls this performance art, folks. he calls my opening his performance art. Let me tell you where this actually came from. This came from a video that Todd Fox had where he played Lauren Hardy over this dude dancing. Okay. And I clipped that out of Todd Fox's video and used it for my opener because it's hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. And the reason why it's hilarious is because this clip also shows you the fraud that is True Bones, as he keeps on trying to say he has some animation studio and he doesn't. He models himself as the No Cap Studio. Well, how you making mocap? How you say you're the biggest selection of mocap in the whole world when you don't have the equipment to make it? Even iPod says the equipment that you have is impossible for you to make all those motions that you're making. And Joe's relationship with iPod is kind of rocky due to the fact that he tried to cheat and won the contest and got caught and got banned. And they took back their freaking software, hardware, whatever you want to call it. But Joe don't want to talk about that. And how he went back on the message boards and cried about it, and then came in as a whole bunch of alts until they finally just got rid of his ass. It's funny. It's funny how he tries to project himself on me. I have no. If I can't achieve it, I'm not going to try to cheat to get it. Because if you cheat to get it, it might be worth more problems than it was if you didn't win it at all. That's my motto. So if you're going to earn something, earn it. Yeah. So this video was actually made in Joe's sad attempt to prove he had a motion capture studio that was actually making the stuff for the Fortnite motions that he stole and we've confirmed that he stole the stuff and then tried to sell it on Gumroad, and in which case he almost got Gumroad sued. But that's not the crux. What's crux? Crux. I mean, not crux. I just saw I had a picture of Joe up, and I said crook. Sorry, every time I see his picture, I say crook. But crux. That's what CRUX crux. All right. So let me take this down. So this is what I want to talk to you guys about. It's called the One Gun Studio Channel 2, which is now up. It's actually up, folks. Oh yeah, we're also today on today's show. I haven't did one of these in a long time, but I dug this one up, the True Bone Stalker Response Theory, and we can go and watch this today, folks. I actually will watch this with you today because it's late in the afternoon. I had doctor's appointments all day, and I'm finally sat back down. So I would rather do this for a little bit because I don't really feel like doing no animation. I don't really feel like doing nothing, but I will show you. I will show you guys. Let's see, where is it? Because Joe's over there watching me. He's over there watching me on the Twitch channel. I know it's him. I know that's you, Joe. This is what I want to show you guys. Here we go. So, remember I told you I had some tutorials from ActorCore that I was going to publish on my channel? Well, I figured that I would publish the new stuff, the new tutorials and stuff, on my new tutorial channel, which is the One Gun Studio 2 channel. You know, the channel that Joe Cheek just can't keep his hands off of. So I came over and started posting content. And right away, the troll smelt the force. The troll felt the force. The force awakening or something, and he came over here and tried to and over goon it on the channel already. He's over down thumbing the channel already. You know, and most like for every down thumb, there's a fake fictitious fake report on it. So he's probably reported all these videos in for scams and fraud. So I put 3 up purposely, so he can say, "Ooh, this is a scam and fraud, scam and fraud, scam and fraud." Yeah, he can do that. He can do that all he wants to on this channel. You know, it don't matter to me. But yeah, he's been playing around, folks, acting like a 100% straight up clown. And I guess he was just waiting for me to do one of these videos about him. And when I do one of these videos, I like to go all out. You know, I like to go and talk about everything. I like to talk about everything. I try to put it all in one video and then wait another 2 or 3 weeks to do another one. So it's been a while since I did one, because I've been working, concentrating on Archive Infinity, concentrating on my new project, Project Miko, and also working with the Fry family and doing some stuff for his kid. And now he's going to get his daughter in on it. She's going to do some stuff too, and he's doing the comic book. This is like a big, huge indie go project undergoing, and glad I'm working with him. Glad I'm doing stuff with him. And we've become a pretty good team, you know. He's like, what about Archive Infinity? I'm still working on it, guys. Don't worry about that, you know. I mean, I can work on more than one project, you know. Matter of fact, I do work on more than one project, you know. The day it's 24 hours in the day. What y'all see me do on YouTube, it's just a small percentage of what I do behind the scenes, you know. The only thing I really am doing in front of you guys. Forget about you. I ain't forget about you. What? I got something else to do for you. You didn't tell me what else you wanted. I sent you the artwork. You didn't tell me what else you wanted. So I figured you was happy. But if you want something else to be done, just hit me up. Small percentage. Percentage. All right, man. But yeah, folks. So here it is. Okay, so let me tell you what this channel was about and what this channel has always been about. And I didn't send it. Okay, I send it. I thought I did. I thought I sent it through Messenger, but I guess you didn't get it. All right, I'll send it again, man. Don't know how you didn't get it, but anyway, folks. So I was about to tell you guys. Yeah. So the whole intention for the One Gun Studio 2 channel was for me to have a channel to start doing all of my tutorials on. And the reason tutorials and interview and art, you know, and emphasis on art. So what I mean is that I would be doing interviews, like I'll be bringing in other artists and interviewing this channel because the One Gun Two channel has always been I always wanted to be a thorough channel. Now don't get this confused with my Big Bad Afro Studio channel, which the content on there is basically the stuff that I got on my other channel, but I made that Big Bad Afro Studio channel just to post stuff on Real Illusion message board. That's all I make, and that's all I made it for. This is different. This is basically my tutorial channel. So anybody want to know about my tutorials, they're going to be over here. Will I be moving my hair tutorials over here? I don't know if I want to move my hair tutorials over here. If I move any hair tutorials over here, there would be new hair tutorials that I'm going to be doing on this channel. So I will be doing new hair tutorials because people tell me, when you're going to go back to making new hair tutorials? I was like, I'm going to make them. I'm going to make them. It's like I just everybody else is doing them. Why should I do them? You know. But everybody said I did the best ones. You know, everybody said, I'll take care of you, True. Don't worry about it, man. Just sitting there and moderate my chat, would you? Yeah, folks. So yeah. So the One Gun Two Studio channel was always a channel that I designed just to bring in other artists, talk to them, you know. And what I mean by talk to them is like I would do like recordings of me talking to another artist and then paste it up on this channel. You know, I don't know if you're going to see any live streams. You probably won't. You know, if you do, it's going to be rare on this channel because I'm not doing any live streams on this channel. You know, the reason why, because Joe can attack my live streams easily. You know, it's a lot harder for him to take down a posted video that I've already ran through the YouTube process and have him mess with it and try to take it down, versus me doing a live stream and then him going after the live stream and demonetizing it. All right, so that's what happened to the other One Gun Two channels. You know, so he won't be able to do the same thing. You know, after he boasts so frequently about how he took the other two down, but that's all right. This one is going to stay. You know, this one is going to stay. Now, I can boast about all 7 of his channels that I've taken down. But will I know? Because it's not nothing worth. But why would I want to admit to doing something like that? Only trolls admit to doing stuff like that. You know, only trolls sit back and say, I think that you cheated. I'm like, I don't care. I just make a new one. And there he is. I made a new one. And those channels didn't have nobody on them. Nobody really watched those channels. But off the bat, folks, off the bat, I got about 6 subscribers off the bat. That's not bad. 43, and I just published these videos a few hours ago, so they got 35 views. So you know, it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. You know, I'm doing pretty good over here with starting out. I mean, just for today. So eventually, as time goes on, this channel is going to get built up as long as I keep on putting new fresh content up. Okay, so I'll put these videos. I'm trying to put a video up a day on this channel. Live stream on my One Gun channel and put a video a day up on this channel. Now this is now I'm also going to be doing tutorials on this channel. I'm also going to be doing like I said uploads of me talking to other artists about doing other things other than working in iClone, Motion Builder. See, this is going to be the Swiss knife of my network of channels I have, where I could talk about more than just iClone stuff. You know, I mean, I do more other stuff that people are interested in. Like I go for through something that I did in Blender. You know, and say, hey, y'all, this I do it in Blender. Sometimes I put videos over here, which is short, and I say, if you want to watch the full video, go over to my Get a Robo channel. You know, so I might do like full length videos over there, chop them up, bring them over here, so people can watch like the brief version of the video. So that's the whole total coolness of me, bringing this channel back and putting it right there in Joe's face so he can sit back and try to sit back and try. I mean, he's been trying to aggravate the hell out of me for like the last couple of days, and it ain't been working because I ain't been paying no attention to aggravation. So I launched this channel today. I launched this channel specifically on today because today was the day that we got a new president. So since everything is getting new, I might as well make a new. This is an old channel, but it's back and it's up, and I even found the old opening for it. There you go. See, there you go, folks. So I fought the old opening for it. I jazzed it up a little bit and put it back up, and there you have it, folks. The One Gun Studio 2 channel is in effect. So I got two good videos up here. One 17 minutes. Both of them are actor core. I got a couple more actor core videos to put up here. These two are like the ones I already had made. So I got another two more to put up here, and then I'm gonna be talking about this program. I got as soon as it comes up. So I've been doing my studying on this program that everybody's been talking to me about, which is I mean, like, since I like to do hand keyframe animation, this program kind of Cascard there, whoever it is, I've actually been following all the tutorials and everything, and I've been having some good success with this, because this is like I mean, what this is you can't bring motion capture in here. You can't you can import FBX files, but I don't think it'll play the animation back. All right, it won't play the animation back. I don't think it will. I have not seen them say you can. I have not tried it. All right, but I do know this: you won't need it. You won't need it for this program, because it's basically pose to pose animation, but with help. I mean, it interprets. It's a pose animation interpolation software. And what I mean by that is, if you have two poses, you have just a pose on one end, and you got a pose on the other. You put a pose in the middle, right? What it does is, between all those poses, is interpolate the physics and the animation between each pose, and it gives you the ability to correct it. I mean, it got some solid tools in it. Solid tools that they don't even have in Motion Builder. They have a layering system too, and I mean, I don't understand why Reallusion can't get off their butts and make a layering system for animation. I mean, it'd be so easy, so much easier for people to actually get the icon animated if it had some type of layering system. But they have a layering system in the free program. They have a layering system in the free program, so I can go here and layer up animations, layer up certain things. I can layer up hands, elbows, legs, head turns. I can do all that stuff, you know. Now, is it complex? This is a very it's very complex. It's very complex. Anything that has to do with physics and real world whatever is very complicated, and you have to think about everything you do. So far, for understand, this program sort of kind of does a lot of thinking for you, but you can't let the program do all the thinking for you, because you have to come in, because sometimes the computer is going to do what it's told. And if the program is only going to do what you tell it to do, and sometimes it calculates, but then again, sometimes it just screws up, and you have to come in there and you got to fix it. It's not perfect, but you do have the ability to go in there and fix it and correct it, you know. And that's one of the key features I like about this. So I've had this program. Since it came out. When they released it, I had it since they released it. I never had a chance to come here and do anything with it. So since I have since I left school, I've rarely done post-to-post animation. No, since I left school. But I have a lot of books on post-to-post animation. I have reference books, a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to be using those. And maybe when I get a little bit further on a few of my projects, I'm going to take like a few days out and just sit here for a whole day and just practice and try to learn this program. But from what I understand, this program is, I mean, some of the stuff I've seen here, I was like, damn, that's not motion capture. No, that's in here. And I was like, damn. It's like when you got post animation, right? It's kind of, sometimes it's kind of hard to get certain, I guess, like that realism sometimes to get, sometimes it gets kind of robotic-y and stuff like that when you do post animation. And the only way not for it to look like that is to do hundreds and hundreds of passes on it, not hundreds, but you get what I'm saying, a lot of passes on it to get it right, and that takes hours upon hours. All this thing does is make it so it cuts that workflow in half. You don't have to work that hard to actually get quality physics-based animations, and when you add the physics behind the post animation in this program, it looks amazing. It looks like motion capture. You know, um, if you know, I mean, it kind of takes some of that stuff like well, you're gonna need know the principles of squash and stretch and stuff. But sometimes when you have to go back and correct what the software does, you have to go back and say, okay, those 12 principles come in, and you have to correct the stuff so it can look right. But from what I see, other than correcting a few mistakes that the software makes, um, this is a pretty solid software. It's pretty solid. Don't know how much longer they're gonna keep this thing for free. I don't know. They've been working on this thing. I don't know if this thing is still in beta or whatever. I don't know how they're gonna run this program, but the technology behind this is wonderful, and I can't wait to. I myself can't wait to get into this program and start doing some stuff. I got a whole bunch of books on pose animation, and I'm going to try some of the stuff in here. And it seems like all you need is you need a few key poses. Once you have all those key poses in there, then the software would just go ahead and just go through each pose, ask you want this pose or this pose, and it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Then you can correct the stuff. So that's awesome, folks. That's really really awesome. So when I get the chance, I'm going back to that. What else I have to tell you guys? Let's see. Let's go to the other stuff. Let's go back to my channel. So today, folks, I had posted this. This is the full video. This is a minute 19 minutes long. And look at it. It got 33 views, and you know he had to come over here. He had to come over here. He ain't got no reason to come over, but he comes over here anyway. And it's the link. See the links right here. And from now on, every video I make will have this link to go over there to my new channel. So this is how he operated in the past. What he would do in the past is he would see that I have a new channel up, right? I say, hey, everybody, go and check out my new channel. What he would do is he would click the link to the channel and get the channel removed. That's what he would do. Then after he got the channel removed, he would go and find the video. He would go back to the video with the link in it, right? And report the link as inactive and scam and fraud, and then they would take the video down with this. So that's what he used to do. Reported as scams and fraud. I mean, that's all he has left. It's just a scam. He can't do nothing. He can't take down no videos. And then he comes in here as one of his alts. I know that's you, Joe. Yeah, folks. So the troll he's out in full effect, folks. He's out in full effect, and he's doing what he can to try to hold up. What's going on with my stream? Oh, it's running fine. Let's see. See, I got 2 people on YouTube, and I got 1 on Twitch. I wonder who could be on Twitch. I wonder who was on Twitch. But anyway, yeah, I shut my Twitch off. I just shut it off. Oh yeah, that's right. That means he's gonna run over to my Facebooks. So I just cut those off too. So he's not gonna be able to see what I'm talking about unless he comes over here. I did that shit on purpose too, folks. Yeah, but let's just go back. Let's just go back a minute to what I've been doing for like the last few weeks, folks. So let's just go back how less I've talked. Okay, let's start from here. So this was 3 weeks ago, and I think from this point on up, I don't think I did any videos about him for almost 3-4 weeks. And all during this time, he's been making the gay videos. Oh yeah, I did this video for YouTube. That's the video I made for YouTube to watch as this fool attacked me, and I showed them videos and everything that the fool did. So they saw that, but other than that, I haven't really talked about him until today. We talk about a grown 50-something-year-old man that lives with his mom. If you want to know more information about him, well, let me show you how you can find out more information about Joseph Earl McPeak. who I call Captain Nads. Captain Nads, Pasty Nads. And he's mad. He's mad about it, folks. I mean, he's mad that he went on YouTube, showed his pasty nads, and he blames me for it. I mean, this is something that he did, folks. I mean, Ty Fox did a video about it. A video that we... Hold on, folks. Hold on, folks. I'm sorry about that. Am I back? Okay, I'm back, folks. I'm back. I accidentally hit my router and it fell. I gotta hook it back up, but I re-hooked my computer back up to my main router. I mean, to my the thing with the bunny ears that the Wi-Fi knocked my Wi-Fi over. Sorry about that, folks. So, if we hold up. Okay, we back. Alright, so if you come over here to come over to TrueBones.net, folks, you can definitely come over here and see all the shenanigans this man has done since he's been on the web. You see, one of his biggest shenanigans is to steal other people's stuff and sell it on Gumroad. Well, you see, we busted that up. We busted that up, and it took a lot of convincing. But this law firm called Parker Poe went after Gumroad after Gumroad decided that Joe was telling them the truth, that he owned the Fortnite stuff. See, Joe went on this whole thing saying that he owned the Fortnite stuff over at Gumroad. And Gumroad, just like any other bitch, stood right next to him the whole time. Stand by your man. So they stood by their man until Mr. Shahil Lavinga, who was cited in this DMCA request, it took himself out of whatever cave he was hiding in and took Joe's stuff down. Ever since then, Joe has been trying to contact Shahil, and Shahil has blocked him. Shahil blocked Joe before he blocked me. So Joe keeps on going back over the Gumroad saying, "Can they please put the Fortnite stuff up? Can they please put the Fortnite stuff up?" And they's like, "No, stop." It's in one of Tom Fox's video. He actually went there to ask them after they almost got sued. Now, if they would have went ahead and let them put that stuff back up there, they would have got sued. But this is what Joe did after that, folks. This is what he did after that. He went and made a fake account called Brandon Britton, right? Brandon Britton. And that Brandon Britton account had the Fortnite stuff on it. So I knew he was sneaking around and doing the stuff, but I went ahead and called Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas said he did what? I said, yeah, he got the stuff back up under a fake name called Brandon Britton. He also has then that's when I started snitching on him and Chameleon Motions over there on Facebook. So so all of a sudden, all of it disappeared. The Fortnite stuff disappeared. Thus putting the troll clown crook out of business. I put him out the Fortnite business. So he would never make another video, saying that he's got some Fortnite moves from the game. Now let me say it correctly, because he'll do something. He'll do something and say, "You think I get it?" No, let me be specific when I say this. He will not sell the motions out of Fortnite. All right, he will never sell the actual animations, the content that's been ripped out the Fortnite game on Gumroad. Never ever again. And if I find out that he has it back up under there, because he'll do something like make up a fake account on Gumroad and then go to the fake account and then put the Fortnite stuff back on there and say, look, somebody has it up here. I was like, yeah, Joe, that's you. Only you would do something as stupid as that. We'll sit back and put it up there and then make a video saying someone has it up there. We know the trick, Joe. I mean, Joe thinks everybody's a 12-year-old like him. And we think like him, and we don't. And I prove it to him every day I don't. Which drives him insanely mad for him to go out and do videos about me all the time. I think that's like a badge of honor to make a troll go crazy, and that's all I do to him. I drive him crazy because he knows. He knows he can never ever prove that I'm a worse person than him. As many times as he has tried to lie, he can't prove it. He has to lie and make it up, folks. I don't have to lie and make it up because everything that happened to Joe, everything I'm telling you that happened to Joe, happened to Joe, and I have a whole website to back it up. oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. Back in December 25th, after we contacted Deep Motion, these is the True Bones steals content, converts them to Deep Motion, breaks a EULA, and illegally sells the motion. Posted question. So this is the actual. This was in the actual. What's the name of the damn thing? Forum board. This is in the forum board over there on the Deep Motion site, and we blocked the name out. Because because this is somebody that we're not blocking the name out to hold this person privacy, but we blocked the name out because we don't want Joe to know who this person is, because this post, now it's not the Todd Fox post, all right? This is a different person under a different name asking the same question, because we know Joe likes to troll those forum boards and get stuff removed by saying, "Oh, look, they're attacking me, they're lying, I don't do that." And, he's quick to say that to get people's stuff removed. So we knew it was going to get removed, but we knew they was going to get removed after they answered it. So they answered this because we're on there, Joe. We're watching you. We're watching you, Joe. Me, Real Illusion, and everybody else, we're watching you, Joe. We're watching to see what you're going to do next. You know, so reselling capture. So it says, thank you for your outreach and evaluation of this issue. We will refer everyone to read our terms and conditions available here. These were agreed upon signing up for our service. So here are the terms and conditions right here. And you're not supposed to. And it says right there, you're not supposed to use their product in the way Joe was using it. So why ain't Joe made nothing new with Deep Motion? Now Joe made a lot of videos, you know, and he keeps on saying, "I'm still using Deep Motion." You know, no, you're not. You're not using it because you don't have the ability to use it. All you're doing is putting up the stuff that you spent 2-3 weeks. You probably spent 48 to 72 hours trying to find anything and everything you can, which probably resulted in hundreds of motions that you have made with Deep Motion before they cut you off. They cut everybody off because now you got to pay for it. I know Joe ain't gonna pay for that shit. Because Joe believes he doesn't have to pay for nothing. He should be able to take and sell. If it's yours, he should be able to take and sell it. So recommend everyone take a personal responsibility to and use the results responsibly within our legal guidelines for evaluation prohibited under Clause 25. Joe, Clause 25. Joe, they even tell you where you can go to read that what you're doing were doing was illegal and against their terms of service. Joe, you should have read that. They even put it right here. It is indeed against our. It is, Joe. It is indeed against our terms of service to redistribute, sell, or give away the animation data that is generated with our service. There it is, Joe. There it is. There it is. Before it got taken down, probably by you, but heck, actually, this is a response we got from somebody there. So when somebody from these companies respond to us, we make sure we don't give out that information anymore, because Joe has a tendency of calling a company and trying to talk to them and say, yeah, see, the people who tried to do this to me was a transvestite and another transvestite in the Philippines. Nah. It ain't neither one of us. You know? So this is what Joe Dun and Bradstreet Collective Private Company. This is financial statement from this DNB total profits estimated at U.S. Reported annual blah blah blah. Pays no taxes, eliminates that. license. Yeah, Joe has a lemonade. Joe has just like this lemonade street vendor's license that he keeps on trying to say, "Yo, it's an extra license here. I have a license to run Treebone's motions." He doesn't, folks. I can go right down to my city hall and get one of those licenses. You pay $50, they last for a couple of days. Sometimes they last that day, sometimes they last for a weekend, but I can go down there, buy one. All right? Don't have to register with the state, don't have to do nothing. All that thing is just saying, yes, I paid my taxes to sell my stuff on this street corner. That's all that fucking license is that he has. That's it. That's all that is. And so he's up here every time you say Joe doesn't have a license, he always pulls that up. I say, hey Joe, that's that. So where's your state license? Where's the license that says you can sell stuff? Where's your federal license, Joe? Where's your federal registration? Where's your local state taxes registration? He doesn't have one. He'll never have one because he's too busy stealing from other people. He's too busy stealing from people. He's too busy sneaking around and using fake PayPal accounts to get money out of people. That's what he does, folks. He's a crook. That's what crooks do. They run scams and get paid through their scams. He's not making the money he claims he's making. Anybody can make those fucking spreadsheets that he shows. Anybody. Let's see. Contact us. Yeah, so this is a professional mocap studio. I get on YouTube and stream them smoking weed. That's a professional mocap studio. Notice this is his mom's garage, folks. The 69 Oxbow White Lakes, Michigan address. This is his garage where the owner, Lou L. Thorsby, lives with her son, Joseph Earl McPeak, where she sells antiques and runs a counseling service called Heart to Heart Counseling at 69 Oxbow White Lake, Michigan. It's actually a house where she lives in. She also rents the downstairs basement. We found that out. I'm going to tell you about those shenanigans in a minute, about someone who Joe pretended to be, even took the poor guy's license and used it. And still publishing. Oh yeah, this is crazy. That's even crazier right there. Trubone spams forums, sells fake merchandise, ripped assets. Trubone goes live to rant, slander, and libel, make threats. So this is all the stuff. This is a catalog of all the crazy garbage that Joe keeps on doing, and he expects us to not keep up with it. How can I put this? He just expects us to just not talk about what he's done. He wants us to be quiet. That's why he does the stuff he does, to get attention and to drive people crazy. Is because he wants this type of stuff to stop. He wants the fact that we put out everything he's done. Now, this is not stuff we're making up. This is stuff that he's actually done. All right, this is stuff that he did that's been chronicled. We have proof of it. See what reason why we have to chronicle this stuff is because he goes around taking the stuff down, like he did with Unity, as he took down the post over there, Unity, that said that he was selling stolen content, and people were proving it all up and down the thread. He had it removed, so I said, okay, we have to do something about this, because if he starts getting all this stuff removed, he's just gonna keep it to the side like nothing's happened, right? Meanwhile, he goes around making up fake accounts to talk about everybody and doing all this other bullshit. So we decided to, well, not we, but but somebody came and asked me, we're doing this thing on True Bones because they were victims of True Bones, and they saw me going to and they told me what's the best way we can make this guy, make people aware of this True Bone character. And I was like, well, there's only one way you can get people to know about True Bones, and that is to make sure that everything that he's done is known to everybody. You have to let people know that why he can't go to, how he can't get into Unreal, why he can't get into Unity, why he can't get into all these places that sell game assets, motions and stuff for games and movies and all the type of stuff. You got to make it known. Because if you don't make it known, well, his next victim is like right around the corner. So the whole thing is that I know it all started with me making videos about what he's done, and not just making one video about it, making multiple videos over the last past few years. Just keep making videos of what he's done. Look at what he's doing. Report that in. Find the people that he's stealing from. Let them know he's stealing from them. You know, and it kind of works because it put him on the ropes. It put him on the ropes. It made him act even worse. He acted even worse. So the whole thing about it is he thought that by attacking me, and I'm kind of, I'm not happy about it whatsoever, but he thought by attacking me he was all going to disappear. But think about it, is people saw him for what he was as he attacked me. If he would have just let me go, left me alone, let me go on and do my channel, whatever, nobody would have never known how nasty of a person he was. Nobody would never know that he's the biggest con man this side of Mississippi. Nobody would have known that. But he made it known, and I made it known what he was doing to me the whole time. Not only I make it known who he's doing to me, of why he was doing it, and the reason of why is because I talk too much. That's all it was. That's all it takes. You see, when you got a troll, the thing about a troll is you gotta talk too much. And what I mean by talk too much, don't lie. You don't have to lie on a troll. You just have to show and prove everything he's done. This is they got pages and pages and pages and pages upon pages of everything this fool has done out on the internet. There are people making videos of how they ran into this fool, of how he came after them. So by now, everybody has a clue about this guy. If he ever pops up on your video saying, "Are you using True Bones?" they know to laugh at him, and then after that, block him. You know, because it's like this, folks. And I do mean it's like this. It's getting hard for him to scam. I've noticed it's getting harder for him to scam people. You see it in his frustration every day he gets, or every time he gets on his YouTube channel and has to not physically, but has to actually come and attack me every day on YouTube means he's spending less time stealing stuff. So if he's spending less time stealing stuff, that means he can't be making money to sell the stuff he stole. That means something is up with his money flow. You see, and he takes his time out to make these cartoons and put them on fake channels of mine. So he has the time to make fake channels and fake cartoons and pretend to be me. He has that much time, folks, because he doesn't have no more time to sit back and steal motions and sell them. Everybody know if somebody pops in there under the gum road and said, "This is Tree Bones. Come to Tree Bones. We get a half off sale." Nobody cares. Because they know it's all stolen garbage that they can't use. It's the truth, folks. He knows it. And he needs for me to shut up. That's why he does the things he does. So today, since he wanted to play around yesterday, I went ahead and said, "You know what? I think it's about time for me to launch a new channel." So watch him painstakingly go after my channel. Watch him painstakingly go after this channel and try to get rid of it like he did the other one. But it's not going to work this time. No, it's not. Watch him. You know. You know, I mean, I've learned from my mistakes in dealing with this clown, and I've underestimated him one too many times. And that time of underestimating was over because now he instead of trying to estimate it, he's become so predictable. You know, it's not funny. This is a scam and a fraud. This person's video needs to be taken down. And that's what he does. He does that because he only wants me to have one channel to where he can come over here and do whatever he wants and aggravate me, blah, 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 this. You know, he doesn't want me to have no more channels, you know, because he can't have no more channels. But I have more channels. I have a couple more channels. True Bones removed from Vimeo. True Bone baits Upa and terminates his license. That was funny. Real Illusion 4 members. True Bones stocks and rats. True Bones 4. True Bones makes more than $10,000 a month. True Bones pays no taxes. And they know this stuff. They know all this stuff about him. They know all this stuff about him. And my favorite is in February of 2020. We get to see True Bones Small Studio.
Hold on a second.
Now I'll put the link in the description, folks. I'll put the link in the description of this video if you want to see how tiny is True Bones Motion Studio. And this is a classic here, folks. Let me tell you what happened. So Joe did a huge, and this video right here is a clip of a video Joe did a huge rant about me. Huge rant about me. And for some reason at the end of the video, he decided to show his pasty ass nads to everybody. I BS you not. Come to TrueBones.net, look for How Tiny is True Bones Studios, and watch the video. Ever since that video went up, he's been kinda angry. But this is the video he made. I wish I had the whole video in its entirety. But in the whole video, he was talking about me, talking about how fake I was, and I didn't do that. Now what kills me is that he would sit back there and have my video play in the background, and then tell you all that Wingate ain't making that. Nope, he's not making that video. He's not making those animations. He's not doing. It's funny. He has this thing about me going out and actually getting licensed products to use in my productions. He has this thing about that. He hates it. He hates it a lot. He really hates the fact that I go out and buy stuff and get it licensed out so I can use it in my animations and movies and in my craft. And he gets mad, and he makes videos about it. He makes videos because I'm honest. I'm honest, and I know these artists that make this stuff. I know the artists who make this stuff. And they want to get paid or whatever. And I help them out by buying their stuff. And I got a whole DAS and Renderosity library full of stuff I've bought over the many years I've used DAS and Poser stuff, DAS and Renderosity stuff. So my whole thing is that why are you angry because I'm doing everything legally? He's mad because I won't be like him and steal stuff and use it and say I made it. I'm not gonna do that. The only thing I do is that I go and I use prefabricated models, prefabricated accessories, all this stuff to animate. They're called assets. They're not called the actual animation I'm working on. They're called assets for the animation that I'm going to be working on. But for some reason, Joe keeps on explaining to people, it's like, Wingen didn't make this. He'll go into a video. I can show you exactly what video. We'll get to the stalker. He came to this video. What video? Where my video at? It's one of these. I think it was this one.
Football season is here, and so is the NFL Network on YouTube TV.
Hey Joe, did you try to get this one demonetized? This one got 3,000 views on it, and what he does is he tries to demonetize the video. It didn't happen this time. So here we go, folks. So yeah, so so I did this video. So yeah, I did this animation for this movie right here, and Joe tried to tear this apart, and he tried to say that I didn't do nothing in here. I didn't make nothing. I didn't do nothing. All I did was make a camera move. Well, folks, that's far from the truth. I spent many hours in this scene, making the scene from the ground up, making the characters individual. What I mean by making the characters is that I use a character generating device called DAS, software called DAS, and I also use Character Creator to make the characters in. Now, there's nothing wrong with using these programs to make content or assets for your films, movies, or games. There's nothing wrong. That's what they're designed for. You can actually go on and make 3D stuff, or use Blender or Maya or Max, whatever. But since I'm working by myself, it would be more efficient if I went ahead and just went out and got the assets and used them and just customized them to my liking. and that's the way I've worked. That's the way I've always worked. I always thought about making my own models or whatever, and that would have been cool. But I said no. I want to work fast and efficient and get the best quality I can. The only way I can do that if you use pre-made assets, and that's what I use. Now, what you do with the pre-made assets is up to you, because what I've done with my pre-made assets is use them to make stories like this. The thing about it is that these assets didn't come like this. I had to make these assets from the assets that I went and got and paid for. So when you go out and pay for the stuff and then you take the stuff and assemble it, that's the same thing as buying a kit car and assembling the kit car. You know, that's my kit car. I owned it. I built it. But the fabrication came from somebody else. See, his whole thing is to mislead you all by the way he talks. And the way he talks, he's trying to convince people into thinking that I'm doing something wrong, which is legal, but he's talking in a way to make it not seem legal by him saying, ooh, he doesn't own that. So he's saying that the movie that I'm about to make and put out, I don't own it. Yes, I do. I own the rights to that film because I made that film. I took my time, moved the cameras around, made the characters, made the script, made the animation, and everything I done from beginning to the end, I made. Now he'll say, because I didn't make the characters, I didn't make the lights, I didn't make the hair, you know, it's not mine. No. It's not mine to sell. You get me? I didn't buy this stuff to sit back, dress it up, and then put it over there in Gumroad and say it's mine, and then chase down anybody else who has the same type of stuff and say, that's mine, you can't use it. No, that's illegal. That's against the EULA. I have a license agreement with these people to use their stuff. It's mine as long as I do this, and that, and not sell it off to a third party. You see, I'm not a seller to a third party. There's only first and second party, with me being the second on the back end, using the content to create stuff with. You don't get stuff from people to sit back, go behind their backs and sell it. I don't do that. But Joe wants me to do that. I'm not a real artist until I steal from another artist. You know, that's what Joe says. That's what he thinks. That's his whole theory about being an artist. He doesn't know what being an artist is because he can't understand the concept. He thinks being an artist is finding somebody who does something, steal it from them, and then put it up on Gumroad and on your YouTube channel and say you did it. That's what it is to Joe when it comes to making art. That goes to show he doesn't have the conceptual overview or perception of what an artist is. He has invented his own way of making art in his own brain of what art should be. Now, we know what the definition of art is. Everybody should know. It comes natural to anybody to know what art really is. Art is basically something for the observer. Art is between the creator, the piece, and the observer observing the piece. And art always comes down to is something that you're making for yourself. It's an expression of yourself for someone else to see. What you see in real life, you're going to try to imitate it with art. Art reflects life, never vice versa. See, Joe doesn't understand those basic principles, and he will never understand them because he's too busy trying to find somebody who has talent that he can steal from. You know, the whole thing with Joe is that if he finds somebody, he's going to use them and steal from them. Look at Benny D. Look at Upa Gramps. There's someone else he saw. Look at Kimmel Topol. He's all stolen from all those people. He used them. He took their art, lied and said that he made it, and he didn't. Had their videos all on his True Bones channel, lying about that he did this stuff and he didn't do it. He did the same thing to me, but I fought him back, tooth and nail. He tried to steal the Archive Infinity from me. I didn't let him do it. I got my stuff back. And he looks stupid. Very stupid. And to this day, he still looks stupid. Because he's never going to try it again. Every day he proves how much stupid he is. And I swear to God, he proves that he's stupid. Now, I'm not going to sit back, oh, no, I shouldn't be saying he's stupid. Yes, he is stupid. Because he wants to treat you like you're stupid. Like, you're going to sit down and take his 12-year-old antics and say, okay, Joe, you win. And he wants to hear that. He wants somebody to acknowledge his thievery, to acknowledge his total ignorance of what he's doing. You know, it's hard to sit back on YouTube sometime and watch him take old videos. He just keeps replaying old videos over. He'll sit back on his channel all day and play old videos when I'm doing new stuff. You know, I do new stuff and he just puts up the old videos saying I can do the same thing as One Gun 2. What? He can't. He can't. We have yet to see him pull off something like this. You know, we got yet to see him do something like this. This to me was simple. I got this all done in one sitting. He can't do it. Every time he tries to do something like this, his computer freezes because he's using a freaking 650 Ti. A 650 Ti. When I showed everybody what I had in my computer, he went crazy, man. I mean, he went silly crazy. When I showed everybody what my computer looks like, by today's standard, my computer is like damn near obsolete now. You know, I'm getting ready to do an upgrade on my computer in maybe in the next 3-4 months. Overhaul the CPU, the memory, and maybe I think that's all I have to overhaul. I already got a nice little graphics card in there. But yeah, he went bonkers. He went bonkers because he saw I'm using real technology to make stuff with. You know, I'm using real technology to make stuff with. And he's over there sitting in his mom's garage, you know, with an old iPhone 7 or 8, whatever he's using. Hand me down from his mom. And it's just ridiculous, folks. It's just ridiculous. I'm dealing with a 52-year-old child in his mom's house. Mom's house? No, let me rephrase that. Mom's garage. I mean, she rents out the basement. Some guy claiming that he lived in the basement wanted me to go over to the TrueBones.net. You want to come to TrueBones.net and remove something. Now, anytime somebody contacts you and asks you to remove something, you know it's Joe. Because that's Joe trying to experiment to see if he can remove something doing this, he's going to keep doing it until everything's removed. That's how I know when I get something weird from YouTube saying your video has been restricted, and then you see the video is me talking about Joe. Well, then you know you got to contact him and say, listen, I need a real person to review this because you let a robot, and the video will come back. Or I'll just put I'll just like he was doing this thing where he would like go and get the video restricted or some youth restricted, age restricted. You might as well say the video will never be watched again. I'll just take the video down and just re-up it and put it on the Premiere. But before I did, I let YouTube watch the video. And usually YouTube will let the video play. YouTube will give me a green light. So when he comes back to say, oh, this video is violent, is showing this, they know it's not true. We saw the video already. It's good. And that's what I basically had to do with the video I released today, because this video, this one right here, just like all videos before, he will come in here, put his down. Every time I know he puts a down thumb on it, I know he's reported the video for something that's not there. But it didn't work because, as you can see, I still got ads on the video, and that's been kind of working with the uploads. He can't, like, I have videos that got like 3,000 views on it. Then he comes along and then marks it as something it ain't, and then the video gets demonetized, and my videos just stops gaining revenue. So I fixed them. So I fixed them, and I just send my videos to YouTube. YouTube looks at them, and then YouTube puts them up. so I don't have to worry about his shenanigans. And so far, it's worked because all my videos have been getting demonetized. You know, he will come back and demonetize a live video or whatever, but you know, they just told me that don't worry about it. You know, and what I do is when he does that, I just say, you know what, I'll just report him in. And that's what I do. I just report him in. I just let him know what he's doing, and then that's it. You know, but the real problem I have with him is I don't have a problem with him. You know, is his problem with me. I don't know what it is. But I wish he would finally get over it and go on about his life. But I know that's not going to happen. He can't do it. Even when I don't even talk about him, he can't do it. And then I hear flack from people like, hey, why don't you just ignore him? Like, yeah, I wish. I wish I can get rid of him. I wish I can ignore him. But he doesn't want to. He wants acknowledgement for all the shit he does. So let's go and just do that, folks. Let's give him acknowledgement for all the shit he does by watching this Ty Fox video. Don't know if I'll get through the whole video, but we can watch some of it. So it's called True Bones Stalker Response Theory. So let's get on and just start watching this, folks.
I sue him. I mean, and when it comes to the law, nobody's opinion counts. They call it hearsay. So everything that One Gun does over there, all those movies saying that I'm a thief or True Bones is defunct, that's all hearsay. That's all opinion.
Well, folks, now it's not. True Bones is defunct. You know why he's defunct? Because nobody won't carry his shit but Gumroad. Joe, why come you're not in Unity? And Joe's response would be, I didn't want to be in Unity. Because you were banned from Unity. You didn't even get a chance to even go into the freaking marketplace. You know why you weren't able to go into the marketplace, Joe? Want to know why? It's because they already knew who you were. And you said, well, can I go into your forum board? Yeah, I can go to forum board. And he went to forum board and abused it. He spammed the hell out of it with his freaking stolen crap. And when then somebody finally came and called him out on it, he just went crazy and ballistic. And then they finally banned him out of there. And they called him a pirate. They called him. The board man just said they kicked him out for piracy. Piracy. You know, because he's a pirate. That's what he does. You know, and he sits there and he tries to explain it in his loose Second World 2 explanation. Every explanation he gives out, folks, is from the Second World. It's like Earth 2 explanations he gives. You know, some that doesn't quite measure up on Earth 1 where we live in the original Earth. No, he always has to go back to his Earth 2 theory talk. You know, and you listen to him. You know when he's talking, he's just making it up as he goes. You know, it makes no sense for a grown 50-something-year-old man to sit back and lie at the later end of his life, but he finds a way to do it. Well, let's go ahead and hear some more of this crazy man talk.
That's not even admissible in a court. So for him to think that we would ever go to court about anything unless I sue.
No, Joe will not go to court, and Joe will never sue nobody. See, anything. See, the thing about it, when you go to court, you have to have some type of merit, right? Right? Okay, so here it is, Joe. Let's go back to TrueBones.net. Here it is, Joe. Let's see if we go. Here it is. So Parker Poe took down the Fortnite stuff, Joe, that you claimed was yours. And the only way for you to get the stuff back, Joe, is for you to sit back and file a counter notification. Did you ever file a counter notification, Joe? No. It's been well over a year. You know, it's been well over a year. I know you know how to make counter notifications, Joe. Why haven't you sent Parker Poe a counter notification to get your stuff back? It's because once you send that letter, your ass would have been in court. That's why. That's why. You see, this coward here will sit back and lie about stuff he don't own, then go to somebody else who has the same stuff, probably from the same source he got it from, and then file a DMCA notice against those people for using stuff that they got from the same source he got, and then try to take the stuff down and say, oh, True Bones Motions. He's trying to make True Bones Motions look like a real company. His whole thing, his whole abracadabra here, folks, is to make True Bones Motions look like a real company, and it's not. It's a 50-year-old. It's a 52-year-old man living in his mom's garage with an Xbox Connect and a and a ripped copy of iPie, making crappy, shitty motions, folks. That's all he does. He does not exist. And I'm being quite frank when I mean he doesn't exist. He's not a real company. Now, he can go around on the internet and lie some more about who he is and what he does. But on paper, in the real life, on analog, he ain't nothing. And if it ain't on analog, you ain't nothing, bro. Nothing. You see, he can skip around and become anybody he wants to be on the internet. He can lie some more. That's all his whole internet presence is about the big lie that is True Bones. With he, as being a company, a so-called private company that operates in the public, that you can't talk about a private company. Yes, you can. If you operate in the public, yes, you can. That means whoever owns stock in your company, names or whatever can't be disclosed. If it's a privately owned company. That means basically you own all the stock in the company, or somebody you own the stock in, but you don't want to be disclosed as or I don't know how that works, but that's something close to where it's supposed to work, I guess. But you're a company, you're a so-called company working out in the public, and you're selling stuff to the public. Yes, people are going to have to know about you, where you're at, where your address and everything is. So that's the one thing that he's been trying to do. He's been trying to erase the fact that where he's at is 69 Oxbow White Lakes Mission. That's where True Bones is located at. Or that's where Lou Thorsby of Heart to Heart Counseling is located at. Who is host to this clown living in her garage with the purple truck. Or blue truck. I don't know what color. I know it's some hue that's over there by that ultraviolet range or spectrum of colors. But the whole thing about it is the con is True Bones. That's it. He wants to be known as the guy who can do all this stuff, but he's not, because he doesn't do it. He steals. He lies. He harasses. He attacks. He does everything he can to hide the fact that he's a con man living with his mom. That's what I found out him to be. And now everybody else knows. Everybody else has been knowing this for like the last couple of years, because I've been yelling at the top of a very, very tall mountain for the last couple of years saying who this guy is and why you shouldn't mess with him. He has no business. He has no business. His only business is making chaos. That's the only business he has. His only business is to mislead you and lie to you, because on the internet you can lie to people. There's no law on the internet saying you can't lie to people. But also ain't no law saying you can't be honest with people. He would rather do the least. Because that's who he is. I know who he is. That's why what he is doesn't bother me that much, because I know that's all he has. I mean, how long? I mean, he's 50 now. He's going to be still doing this in 10 years from now? He's still going to be doing this 20 years from now? He's going to be in his 70s. And he's still chasing after me. Like it's going to get him somewhere. I had to look at it. It's like, I'm not going to be doing this with this dude all my life. I moved on. Folks, I have. I proved to everybody. I can go 3 or 4 weeks without talking about this fool. But in the meantime, I got to keep an eye on him to make sure he's not trying to hurt anything else or try to stalk somebody else I know. I mean, that's all he got in him. And it's not hurting me. It's only hurting him. Because every day he keeps on trying to say how worse of a person I am, but he does the worst stuff. Stalking a little kid. I'm working with a little kid to make a comic book. He goes to Facebook to stalk the kid. They start sending the kid like stupid stuff. Like, do you know what the transvestite is? Just perverty stuff to a kid. What's next, Joe? You gonna find a picture of the kid and start photoshopping them on Aunt Your Mama? Start making cartoons of him, dance around as a transvestite? These are all the things you do. And you do them to everybody. There is no moral equivalency between me and you, Joe. You've already proved there's no moral equivalency between me and you. There's only two sides, your side and my side. Your side, which is like a no holds bar attempt to sit back and destroy somebody for no reason, and my side who just wishes to let you go off and destroy yourself in the process of trying to destroy somebody else. So far, you've done a great job. I don't even have to put in all the work anymore for you to destroy yourself. I just let you do it. You know, matter of fact, there's a lot of us who let you do it. We let you talk. Then after you talk, we just let everybody listen to what you say. And what you say is so destructive to you, it's not funny. I don't have to sit back and make video. I mean, sit back and make uploads and upload a video about you. I just turn on my mic and just talk. Talk what I feel. And what I feel is you should just quit. You know, you should just really concentrate on trying to build yourself back up. If you want to be the true bones you once were, well, then you're going to have to make some changes. I can't make those changes. All right? I can't make you do these things. You somebody who don't want to change. You know, you're somebody who want to stay where you at and constantly anchor yourself to somebody so people can acknowledge you for being a troll. Everybody knows all those videos you make about me pretending to be me is you. Everybody knows that now, Joe. Everybody been knew that. So when I put up my One Gun Studio channel back up, you know, this is the perfect time to do it. I had to learn about messing with you. You know, I had to learn. I had to take some stuff people were saying and then throw out a lot of stuff people were saying. You know, a lot of stuff stuck to me during this whole time, but the thing that I really had to learn was learn on my own how to deal with you. See, listening to other people tell me how to deal with you does not work. You have to go and find out. You have to go out and study a troll, folks. That's the only way you're going to be able to control. You know, the only way you can control the troll, you know, is to study him. You know, to look at him, watch what he does. You know, if he's demonetizing your videos, well, then you have to see what time of day he's not demonetizing your videos. You know, you have to see what time he's up. You know, because then you can estimate how long he's at home. You know, he can't be at home all day, but in my case he is. So if he's at home all day, he doesn't really have a job. His full-time job is sitting on this computer, waiting for me to stream, so he can come on here and do God knows what. He's done a lot of nasty stuff, and a lot of that nasty stuff has been taken down. Because even YouTube couldn't face the fact that, you know, I put it to YouTube. I was like, listen, you know what? I'm going to take everything he's doing, and I'm going to contact my friend over here, the I think it's the National Association for African, whatever their name is, and a whole bunch of other people that deal with civil rights and discrimination. All right? I want to talk to these people and show them all the letters and emails I've sent to you about him and what he was doing. Then I'm going to go, then I'm going to the media. And don't tell them what black activists might show up behind me from Congress or whatever that might be like behind me talking to the news camera about YouTube. And how they let bigots like this guy run free on the platform. Yeah, folks, I had to do it, you know, because it was all true. I mean, it'd be something if this wasn't happening, but it was. Day after day, him photoshopping my face on Aunt Your Mama, and me day after day reporting to YouTube, and YouTube doesn't do nothing. Now they're still back to their we're not going to do nothing phase, but that's going to change, because the same thing I told them back then to make them eradicate his channels is the same thing I'm telling them now, and I think they want to test me. YouTube wants to test me, but that's okay, YouTube. Keep testing me. I want you to keep testing me to see how far I will go. Because the thing is, the same thing, see, I've learned a lot from Parker Poe. I'm not going to run, I mean, going after Joe ain't nothing. Going after Joe ain't the problem. It's going after YouTube. Because there's a lawsuit somewhere in what I'm talking about. Why do you think I got a lawyer? Because I plan on holding YouTube accountable for everything he does. And the thing is, he thinks he's getting away with it, but he's not. Everything he does is being documented and written down and getting ready for a nice, huge lawsuit to where, you know, YouTube's going to have to change their policies again. You know, YouTube's gonna have to change their policies again. You know, because what's the use of them having policies they're not enforcing it? Every time they say, "Oh, we're making changes," and then Susan gets up there with her with her pet colored person of the year to talk about all the changes they're making in January. I mean, she does this shit every year. Oh, we understand about harassment and all this stuff on YouTube. We plan on changing their. They didn't do shit. I had to scare them into doing something about him. Right? And they knew they had no legal standing on what they did. Because I have the proof of all the complaints I put against them and all the links and everything. So what they basically did is they got rid of his channel, folks. They got rid of his channel. Because they got rid of his channel for the fact that I would not have any more proof to show that I've been doing all this stuff for all these years, and they turned a blind eye to it. So they said, "Oh shit, let's take down these channels. Let's take them down." So now he's back to doing it again, and I've already warned him already. You know, but that's cool, YouTube. That's all right, because I'm not going to warn you this time. Because last time I warned him, because I was this close to just full throttle going after YouTube about this. But the thing is, you know, I don't worry about what Joe does with the channels. I want Joe to keep on going against YouTube's guideline, giving me proof that YouTube does not enforce their guidelines, so I can have my case against YouTube. That's the only reason why Joe lost his channels all the time. He lost it every time he put up a channel. They took it down. They took it down because of what I just told you guys. I never told nobody this stuff, but that's why. You know, so my whole thing is that they should have banned him, but they didn't ban him. Now, if that was me doing this to somebody else, I would have got banned. But no, it's a white guy who's harassing a black guy, and they won't do nothing about it. You know, but that's fine. That is totally fine. The thing is to let him keep doing it, recording it, and also record my response to YouTube and record YouTube's response back to me. That's all I need. Now, just like when I got his channels removed, just like when I got his stuff removed off of, and I did it all legally, folks. I didn't sit back and make fake takedown notices. No, this is all legal stuff that was done on my side. The same way I got his stuff removed off of Sketchfab, the same way I got his stuff removed off of Facebook, the same way I got his stuff removed off of Gumroad. It's the same way that it's the same way I'm taking care of him, which is he doesn't know what I'm doing until he won't know what I'm doing until it's too late. He may think he knows what I'm doing. He may think that I'm being very passive on him with the stuff he's doing, but I'm not. I'm just letting him build my case up. It all comes down to what type of lawyer I get. Whether a lawyer that can't stand. See, I look for lawyers who can't stand YouTube. Those are the best lawyers, because if they see YouTube doing something, like a pattern of YouTube's behavior when they're supposed to be doing something after they say you can't do it, but they let people do it, and then YouTube doesn't do nothing about it, you can do something about it. You know, you can do something about YouTube not doing something about it. Especially if your job is doing stuff for YouTube. That's kind of like a workers' protection type of thing, where you shouldn't have to take this abuse at your place of work, and this is basically what this is. It's yet to be tested in court, but we'll see. Because Joe is the, how can I put this? Joe is the perfect person to actually sit back and do these things to get somebody sued. You see how successful he was at almost getting Gumroad sued, and then Gumroad's forced to act. So now he's working on getting YouTube sued. You know, because he can't stop. Because that's what I mean. Every day he does what he does, I go cha-ching. Yeah, I know y'all heard me say, "Oh, jump into the video, cha-ching," about me, cha-ching. You know, that's why I keep on saying. because I'm putting I'm working on something that's going to put an end to this permanently. But it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but it will be soon. I'm working on it. That's all I can say. Every time he puts up a video, and people say, "Come my channel," oh, he put up a video. It's like I just say, "Cha-ching." I'm working on it. You know, it's all like I say, and I keep on going. Thing is, folks, to keep on going and not let a troll slow you down. That's what you have to do, folks. That's all I ask you all to do. If you got a troll as wicked and as bad as mine who just won't stop at nothing, the best thing to do is keep going. Don't look back. Move forward. Just move forward, folks. Because whatever he does, it can't stop. He all he has is just a YouTube channel. That's all he got. He can't stop you. He can't stop you. He can take your channel down. He still can't stop you. He can sit back and stream and talk about you all day. That shouldn't stop you. And I haven't been stopped. I still have my win from the contest, Joe. You still haven't taken that away. You will never be able to take that away. I still got people sending me emails and wanting me to do work for them on their games and whatever, Joe. When was the last time somebody asked you to work on one of their games, Joe? Yeah. I got people asking me to come and work on their projects with them to make animation. When was the last time somebody asked you to make animation for them, Joe? Yeah. Joe always talks about somebody buying stuff from him. They buy stuff from me. You know, no, Joe. No. I don't think they're buying nothing from you. Where's the sales receipts from it, Joe? Where's the invoices? There aren't none. Yeah. So, what I say into this video, folks, I'm going to go back here and finish watching the inauguration. Yeah, I'm going to sit here and watch the inauguration and eat my Chipotle. I got some Chipotle in the other room. And a big old lemon lime soda, caffeine free, of course. And I'm going to sit down and enjoy the rest of my day. You know, then wake up fresh tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be Thursday. I have nothing to do tomorrow. So I'm going to sit down and work on some projects. Now, I'm not going to be working on Youth Mob stuff maybe until the weekend. But I will be working on, I will be going back to Archive Infinity to round out the part of the scene of where she's on the mountain. So it's time to go back, take a step back, folks, and go back to Archive Infinity and finish the loose ends there. And then we'll work our way back to the Miko story, because the Miko story is still getting fleshed out. I can't do too much more than what I've done, and until we get some more stuff done, that I won't just put that on the back burner, and to bring the Archive Infinity stuff to the front burner, and what else? I got that, the Miko story, Youth Mob. So yeah, Youth Mob stuff. Like I said, I got a couple more characters to do on that, and I'm waiting for storyboards and stuff for that to come in. So that stuff can lay in wait. But I'm gonna go back in time, folks. We're gonna go back to that to the scene where the robot and the girl is on top of the cliff walking, and Archive Infinity, and I'm gonna go through that and just try to get another chunk of that animation done. I know what I want to do. Been thinking about what I'm gonna do for like the past. I think I ain't worked on that since like maybe July. Haven't worked on that since July. So we're gonna go back to that. We're gonna start working on that again, and also don't forget my One Gun 2 channel. My One Gun 2 channel. Don't forget. You can also. I'll be making daily videos and post them up here every day. So yeah. So I got some stuff popping up, new stuff, and I just want you guys to know. Please like and subscribe. When you come to this channel, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and that's it I have to say, man. I mean, I think I put it out there on how I'm dealing with him, because I know he's still doing stuff. You know, I know he's still making the gay videos about me. I don't care, you know, because that goes to show. It goes to show his inept ability to be creative. You know, that's all. If that's his only creative ability, then well, that's all. That's about it, folks. But watch me, folks. I mean, I'm creating stuff almost like every day on this channel. And, you know, I'm doing stuff, and you can learn from it, or you can just watch it. I'm going to be going into more different programs and stuff, and sharing what I've learned with you all. So we want to have a good year this year. You know, it's only January, and we've done so much We've done so much before February, folks. So why not? Why not keep coming back? Watch my channel. So this is One Gun. I'm signing out. And this was the this is my update to this is my news commentary on on the hold on, where is it? This is the fake merchant Joseph Irby Peak daily buffoonery show, crook, thief, con man, and all around bigot, hosted by me, One Gun. See you guys later. What's up, hey, Trey? What's up, True? I see you stuck around, man. That's cool, man. I'll rap with y'all later, man. I'm out of here. And don't forget that One Gun is using my performance art. That's my performance art.